Well, the Diddy trial.
Yo, Diddy a freak. Yo.
You think Diddy's gay?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
1,000%?
And let me just say this here, because I was looking at an Instagram the other day, and I seen, and this was way before any kind of allegations come out on Diddy. He sat down, and he was sitting next to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson moved his hand and slid over like, what like, Iron Mike, you know what I'm saying, moved up. Yeah. So I was like, what the, so this was way back then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike peeped it. Of course, I believe he got that freaky side that when he around certain people that he feel he could trust, he just let it all out.
This is why I ask, right? Diddy, I mean, according to people who took, the stand, there was a whole bunch of gayish stuff that he did, right? Dudes would bust on Cassie's chest and she would rub the cum on his nipples.
Man.
That was real gayish.
Yeah.
He would sit there and, pleasure himself while Cassie's with other dudes and dudes is pissing her mouth or whatever else. That's a little, gayish as well. But at this point, with all the people taking the stand, nobody has said, and then Diddy got his back blown out. Then Diddy got some head from a man. No one has said this. And if there's ever a time to say it, it'd be right now. Because you're taking the oath, you're on the stand, you could say it if you saw it.
But this the thing, Vlad. He may not have performed that particular act around certain people. He might have his personal little...
Oh, his little boyfriend on the side?
Yeah, come here. You know what I'm saying? Pat him down, take all the phone, make sure he ain't got nothing. Come on here, boy.
Go make sweet love.
Yeah, he might have. Because I don't see...
Light some candles.
Right. And play that, take that. Yeah, man, bad boy for life, huh? Say, but you know what?
You must be used to be spending.
And then I don't see nobody getting on the stand saying that because he going first day. If it's a man saying the first day, people going to say, well, hold on. So you saying you saw Diddy getting humped or you saw Diddy get oral sex from a man and you watched it? So now they're going to look at it like, people going to go and troll this person and say, well, if you watch this kind of act go on, something wrong with you, you got to question your character.
Yeah, but the women could say it. Cassie could have said it.
Well, yeah, Cassie got so much going on. And I think she's wrong for getting all that money and she's still able to go testify.
She got $20 million from Diddy, and now she's getting another $10 million from the Intercontinental Hotels.
From that
because of the video.
Wow.
That's $30 million. Let me tell you something. People gonna hate me for saying this. This is the biggest come up of all time from a C-list celebrity.
Why are they gonna be hating you for saying it's the truth?
Well, she's a C-list celebrity. She's never been a big, huge star. She had one song 20 years ago, whatever. But she's never, after that, she's never had another hit song. And to get $30 million out of a situation like this?
And then one would think, man, she been through so much, she deserved that.
$30 million?
How much you think she'd get, like $5 million?
I think...
Like we saw he beat her now. We saw that coming down the hallway now.
I mean, look, he's worth a lot of money. So when you talk about a total net worth and you think about $20 million for him, I think it was a reasonable amount, right? He should have paid it before because he wouldn't be in prison right now or in jail right now if it wasn't for the lawsuit becoming public. But $30 million, man, and here's the thing. In a personal injury lawsuit, you don't have to pay taxes on it. So that's clean money. After the lawyer takes a percentage, the lawyer probably take a few percentage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, lawyer's not going to take no 40%. She can get any lawyer she wants. It's a clear win at this point. She's walking away with most of that $30 million cash, maybe $27 million. You can't really spend that in a lifetime unless you really are going insane. You're buying planes, you're buying $20 million, like you could buy $1 million house in like 5 different places. You could fly private for the rest of your life and still not spend it all.
Didn't Hammer blow $30 million? MC Hammer?
Hammer had an entourage of like 100 people.
She don't have an entourage.
She got her husband and her 3 kids now.
That's it.
I think her husband's going to divorce her.
After all
it's about to be a city boy summer. Let me tell you. Yeah, he gonna get $15 million and alimony and child support.
Why you think?
Let's go.
Because of what she went with. Because of what she been through.
I just think that they probably don't got a prenup, and one bad fight, you're like, all right, fuck it then. You know?
Yeah.
And he had to watch her talk about getting peed in her mouth and, you know.
I think he knew that when he got with her, though.
Hey, they might be having freak offs themselves.
Yeah, I think he knew that when he got with her. Do you think other people are pushing to date Cassie now after what she had been through?
Well, I mean, she's married, and she just had a kid like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
She gonna be there for a minute, but
She gonna open up that bank account for him.
I mean, she talked about after her and Diddy like separated. I guess one of the witnesses said, she's like, "Who should I date now? Is Jay-Z available?"
Oh,
she's like, I am not going backwards.
Do you see?
Let me find another rich old guy.
You see President Trump pardon Diddy? Do you think that's possible?
I think me and Wack were talking about this yesterday. I think that's the actual plan that Diddy has. Okay, go through this trial, but as I'm going through it, I'm making the plans for Trump to pardon me on his way out. Because Trump has what, like 3 years left?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll do 3 years. On his last day, I'm gonna give him $100 million. He gonna sign this pardon. Listen, if Trump pardons Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, and NBA Youngboy, he gonna pardon Diddy. He's gonna pardon Diddy. I think that's part of the plan.
Mm. Him and Diddy had a relationship, like cool, like.
They've probably been in the same parties. I mean, let me see. Diddy and Trump. Let me see. Are there photos of the two of them together? Yeah, man. There's pictures of them. They're hanging out. They're chilling.
Oh yeah, he going.
Oh, there's a bunch of pictures. I found like 5-6 pictures. Just doing a quick Google search. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of photos of them together.
Free Diddy. Diddy about to come home, y'all.
Diddy's coming home.
Diddy coming home.
Just 3 more years.
What about R. Kelly? Well, I wonder why Trump ain't pardon him then.
Was that a state case or a federal case?
Oh, I thought it was state and fed.
I mean, you could. Once again, it could be a young boy situation. You could pardon him on the feds, but then you got all the state time. Plus, R. Kelly's a pedophile. He was convicted for being a pedophile. Mm-hmm. That's not a good look, you know, for Trump.
Okay, yeah, I see. Well, hold on now. You got the pedophile, but then you got the R word. So it's like, what did this charged with?
I mean,
what is Diddy charged with?
So he has 5 charges. 1 charge is a RICO, which I think he's going to beat. And then he has 2 different victims, each of which has the same charge: sex trafficking and prostitution. So 5 charges total, but 2 of them are doubled. So I personally think the RICO is stupid. They're not going to prove the RICO because it's not a RICO. It's just a dude that wanted to do a bunch of freaky shit and had employees that he used to, you know, facilitate some of that stuff. But I don't feel that what they're trying to say is that Bad Boy is a criminal enterprise because he was doing all this criminal shit. I think it was a legitimate enterprise and he was just using the money to just do some illegal shit along the way. That's what I think. I don't think that's a RICO. What do you think? Is that a RICO?
No. RICO, you got to have at least one other party or more with you committing criminal activity.
Well, no, you can do a one-man RICO.
Yeah,
he's being charged. No, a one-man RICO is a real thing. I talked to lawyers about this.
Oh,
it's a real thing.
I didn't know that was in the field. I thought it was 2.
Nope. You could do a one-man RICO. You know,
what RICO stand for though?
Let me see.
A criminal enterprise, ongoing series of crimes.
RICO stands for Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. You could do a one-man RICO. Let me see. Hold on. Can you have?
I think he got some unindicted co-conspirators. That's how they got him on a RICO.
Yes, it's possible to have a one-man RICO case, meaning a case where a single individual is charged with a RICO violation. The key is the concept of an enterprise under which RICO can include a single person. So since he's the head of the enterprise, it's a one-man RICO.
Google this federal or state law because they got 2 different jurisdictions here.
For who? For Diddy?
No, period. You know what I'm saying? With the RICO, because, you know, state pick up RICO acts too.
Right. I mean, that's what happened to Young Thug.
Okay, you're right. Exactly. Yeah. But he had a bunch of co-defendants though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. They could have just charged him. I guess they feel like the RICO, it sounds more violent, more, you know, tougher when it's just these 2 charges. Man. And then a lot of people have separated themselves from Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, no one's really standing with Diddy right now.
Yeah.